Howdy guys, how's it going? We have got the 357 Magnum right here in front of us, and we are going to revisit for updated best class setup that does not involve Snakeshot, okay? Because I know a lot of people hate Snakeshot. And a lot of people, well, nobody doesn't love using it because it's good. And I mean, they nerfed it recently, so it's not as good as it once was. We are going to be talking about the standard 357 Magnum rounds that you run in this bad boy. And now this is a very uncommon gun, and it's really not one that I like to use for a primary or a secondary. Not that it's bad, it's just, it's outgunned. I mean, obviously, even in core, you know, you can one-tap people in the noggin, but in core it's normally a two-tap, and then in hardcore it's like a one-shot wherever you go with it. And there's a couple of different ways to think about the 357, because when you're rocking it as a primary, you get into like the territory of wanting to use, the stock option like the FSS Raider or the Lockwood 357 custom stock. Now for this, we're going to be just rocking and rolling with the regular grip on it, because I want this video to be multifunctional in the point to where this is something, if you just have a desire to run this 357 as a secondary and you want to be able to pull it out, shoot somebody after you take and you run out of ammunition in your primary, you get in a sticky situation or something like that, or if you're working on you're working on your pistols for camos for Damascus or platinum or whatever, maybe you just like 357 and you want to get it gold, you can accomplish both of those things. And then again, like I said, this is from personal experience from getting Damascus and just trying to meet that middle ground requirement for these videos. So, you can benefit from having the stock option. It runs better in the primary fashion, and whenever I was working on getting mine, my 357 done with like long shots and stuff, I would throw on the FSS Raider stock. But with that, let's get right into it. I'm going to be throwing on the compensator for the bump and recoil control and accuracy. Now, like if you haven't watched the 1911 video, which dropped before this, if you want to run a different muzzle or no muzzle at all, feel free to do that. Like with the 1911, I talked about how you could run a suppressor because it doesn't really affect your ADS time, and your mobility is something you knock your mobility down a lot and you're not going to notice it because the pistols already have such phenomenal mobility. So for the barrel, I like to throw on the 357 long, especially if you're going to be using it as a primary. It's really just about going with range. If you want to use this as a secondary, then I would recommend probably just leaving it with the stock barrel, to be honest, because it's plenty good enough. But we're going to be going into hardcore, so the standard 357 is really good regardless. In hardcore, it's like a one shot, but you do get a good bump in accuracy and control with the longer barrel too. So that's my main reason. Now, one of the biggest things, and luckily it's one of the first things you unlock, is the lightweight trigger. Okay, now it's a necessity because the fire rate on this thing is horrendous. So if you run the stock trigger, in the event you miss your first shot, especially in hardcore, you're probably going to be dead regardless. But having that chance, the opportunity to just get a quicker follow-up shot is huge and can definitely lead to you winning a gunfight just out of the sheer fact that, you didn't have to, you was able to pop off that second shot a lot quicker. Now, with ammunition, you only got Snakeshot. Like I said, we're not going to be throwing on Snakeshot in this, but, that's one of the best ways to run this gun because it's so overpowered, especially in hardcore, and you got that shotgun blast. Accuracy's not really that big of a deal. But now, you definitely want perk. You want to throw on sleight of hand because you only got 6 shots because it's a revolver, and, you won't be able to cycle through those ASAP. Then finally, I like to throw on the tack laser. Now with a 357, you'll find that you do need to pre-aim a lot, so that obviously would give away your position. So you just have to get used to that play style wise. But it's a noticeable improvement in your accuracy and your control in game, so that's why I like to do it. Plus you get that little bump in ADS since you got this long barrel, so it can kind of help balance things out. But there you have it. It's a little goofy looking, and in my opinion, but it's functional. And we're about to see how that thing rocks and roll in the old Rusty Boat playlist. But before that, a full class rundown. We got the riot shield in the primary spot, 357 setup way I just showed you guys. Perks, EOD, hardline, and tune-up. Lethal, we got a frag grenade, and tactical, we got a stun grenade. We got I hopped in the hardcore, rusty old boat dude jig, but we got cranked. Now, cranked is not a game mode that I would recommend playing with this setup at all, but I'm kind of curious now just how it would play out. So now the game is obviously already started in the background. But you know what? I think that for this video, we'll just rock and roll with it, and hopefully it'll meet my length requirement, but we'll just see how this thing does. And like I said, with the pre-aim, I mean, the ADS time's definitely not bad by any means, but I haven't done any warm-up. I just got straight out using the old 1911 videos, so it's going to probably take me a minor adjustment period. Teammate, just take it from me, Jesus. Oh, there we go. Look at that, bro, right from the hip. With the old 357 mag, we just barrel stuff in these pussies. So, no, wait, their teammate? No, okay, enemy did get me. Sweet. So, now, wait, I hope that the crank, I hope it goes up a wee bit higher. I don't have the thing to really, you know, show how much of the score is left. I really don't want to just be barrel stuffing people, but, I mean, like I said, I want to get in some engagements that involve some accuracy. I mean, that right there is not, you know, too big of an accuracy require. God dang, sorry, my focus, every now and then my focus gets too intense. God dang, bro. You know, it'd be good if I just had the aim of somebody that wasn't 98 years old with Parkinson's and shaking, because, hello? God dang, yeah, my shot is way off, and I mean, luckily, these guys don't seem to have headsets or something, because they don't hear me popping up behind them. But we are just boot scooting and boogieing up through the scoreboard here. Oh, just drag him, and that guy's going to slide and shoot me right in the old peen wing, so not a lot I can do about that, but I'm sure he's going to try to push up through junk. Hello? Enemy, enemy, enemy. Boot popped him. I mean, in hardcore, I can't think of any reason why you would not be getting a one shot with the standard 357 mag rounds in this bad boy. That guy just pulled a loop-de-loop. I think he's got a twin brother over there. But so 10 and 3, already rocking a solid KD. The 1911 video, you know, we popped off like 10 grenade kills on that one. So that made up a decent proportion of my good lord, bro. I mean, that right there is what makes me ProCaliberGaming. Can't even throw my concussion without hitting the wall that's 2 inches in front of my face. So let's see where there was definitely a guy over in this direction. Oh, hello, game. Why did that not connect with that, man? Head camp, not going to deal with it. Let's push back to junkyard. Now, where you only have 6 shots, hardcore, it can get, like, if you're really focused up, it can be kind of hard to, you know, keep track of your shots, and you want to try to reload any opportunity you get since you only got 6 rounds. But we joined in this game late, bro, and we already at the top of our team's leaderboard, but unfortunately, it looks like our team's going to end up pulling out an L if they don't get a wee bit more aggressive with their approach. I mean, you know, obviously I can't say nothing. I mean, I've only got 11 kills, but I'm cranked already. Just peek mid. Peek these sides. This smoke, oh my god, I'm flashed. This smoke is making me nervous because everybody be rocking and rolling with thermals nowadays, you know, trying to get that new LMG unlocked. And then a lot of people, they find out how, like, you know, just awesome. Look at that, bro. How awesome thermal and smoke grenades can be, and how easy it can be to pop off a lot of kills, especially in something like this where it's just, you know, just a one tap from an LMG. You got ammunition for days on end. I'm hopefully, God, what is wrong with me throwing lethals and tacticals, bro? I just cannot thread the needle tonight. You know, like, that is ridiculous. I'm actually getting frustrated with myself. Hello, sir. There you go. Right in the old chest. Shut you down right quick, fast, in a hurry. That guy's wearing purple. I don't know what gang purple's affiliated with, but he's rocking the colors. Okay, you know what? We got a UAV. Let's throw this bad boy on. I would really like, I mean, I've used this in core, and I would use it in core some more. Hello, game. Auto assist, auto aim, please kick in, because I am in dire need of your assistance at the moment. So we got that UAV. It's about to go away. We got this guy pushing in. There's a guy behind me. I know he's behind me. There was definitely a guy over here, bro. Where did he go? Oh, and of course his friend had to come and just snag me with a couple bullets, so the score only goes to 125. We joined in late, so there's not a whole lot I can do about that, but still a good showcase of this pistol. I will see what my KD ended up being. Definitely didn't have any good feeds or nothing in there to get play of the game, but it is what it is. This 357 solid. I know a lot of people are only interested in the Snakeshot, or you're just looking at this video so that you can get, you know, a good class set up to rock and roll, get this thing camo, because when you're working on the camos, there's a couple things that's a lot easier to work on whenever you have it using the standard 357 rounds, especially since they nerfed the Snakeshot. You're probably going to find that you're better off rocking the 357 and getting accurate with that. So this is definitely the way to do it, in my opinion. Please let me know what you do different, how you like it, just how things are going. If you like to rock and roll pistols, you know, as a primary, secondary, or whatever, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and until the next one, adios.